protest in Morocco. Got my flag up. I don't normally have my flag up, but I got it up because we're going to talk about it. It's my father's country. I was like, man, when the shit pops off here, I can go to Morocco. It's all good. It's all safe. Nah, I learned a lot about my people this week. Let me tell you. Of course, I'm always America first, but it's good to stay current. And I will say I'm proud of them for the Gen Z protest because I think it's good to have peaceful protests, although it's not so peaceful anymore. Let me play this first clip and let me show you what's going on there. So I know it probably looks really confusing, Kamal, but long story short, they are going to be hosting the World Cup in 2030. So that's like a big, huge deal. And so people are mad. They like, hold up. We got money to be constructing these stadiums, but we don't have health care. What do you think about the uprising that's happening there? Pretty much it has to do with healthcare. 8 women died during childbirth at a public hospital. Many saw this as a symptomatic of neglect in the healthcare sector. Do you agree with this? What do you think? You think they're taking it too far, or you think they're standing on business?
Hell no, they ain't taking it too far. Are you kidding me? Like, they about to have a World Cup over there and do what they did. Then they do some shit in Qatar where they had these motherfuckers working as slaves and shit.
Yeah, Qatar was the last one. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, same shit about to happen. You feel me? They already seeing the bullshit for what it is. So no, they ain't taking it too far. You already said they cutting their healthcare and people are dying and shit. Hell no, they ain't take it too far. I believe they could have probably took it a little further. You feel me? I see the protest. Whenever I see nobody getting shot at a protest, it's a successful protest to me. Because I remember when my people protested, shit, we had dogs and shot with bullet bags and bullets and shit. Like, damn, y'all just getting carried out. They might have thrown your ass a sandwich in there too and shit. You feel me? So I'm like, just saying, you know?
They need to pull a France on them people because
yeah, they going crazy in France too. You feel me? Like
we can't hear you, Nora. You're muted.
Yeah, you're muted. We can't hear none of y'all. What you?
You're muted too, Gray.
Yeah.
I was gonna say when you cut like education and healthcare for people that are paying taxes, there's bound to be some madness for sure.
Mm-hmm. Facts.
For sure. Well, I don't know what's going on. Oh, she back.
We have another clip. I'm gonna play it now, and I'm gonna let Skeptic comment.
لما نشكي حالي والشكر لرب العالي وغير هو اللي داري وفي بلادي ضربوني ولما نشكي حالي والشكر لرب العالي وغير هو اللي داري فات البلاد عايشين وطالبين السلامة.
So that clip pretty much shows how wealthy the king is. and they're like angry. Skeptic, you brought a good point about education. They're mad because they feel widespread frustration with limited opportunities for young people. There's a high unemployment rate of 35% among the youth. That's really high. In particular, people that went to college are affected. And again, they're mad. They're building stadiums, but they have no good hospitals. And they also feel like there's an issue with inequality, corruption, inequality, and human rights. What do you think about this, Skeptic? Do you think this is going to happen around the world? I mean, this is like the sixth country we've talked about just in a month's time that this has been happening.
Yeah, I think it's currently happening here. It's literally what the big ugly bill was. You create an inequality among social classes, and you create a rift bigger and bigger when you start giving the rich people a lot of cuts. They don't have to pay their fair share in taxes. When you let companies not have to pay their fair share to taxes, and then you put the burden on tariffs for people of the lower class because we tend to consume the majority of products. You create a bigger you create this inequality, and people get angry when you start cutting social programs, when you start cutting Medicaid and Medicare. I mean, literally, when you start shutting down schools, when hospitals start shutting down, guess what happens? People get mad. People that are paying taxes get very angry. This is what happens in other countries, in second world countries and third world countries. And then guess what? There's an uproar. Same thing happened in Mexico when they started taking from the poor and giving to the rich. You have finally the poor people get tired of being put down, and then they revolt against the government. Like, it's kind of common sense, so what they're doing is terrible. To take from your own people and to give to the rich is a terrible thing. To shut down education, to shut down hospitals, to allow people to have bad health care. This is what's going to happen. You have an uproar of the people. They get tired of being pushed down, and finally they decide, hey, we're the power. Let's take back control.
And we're gonna do a little education tonight, okay? Fish. First, I was I'm gonna pop off and say something slick to you, but I'm not going to because you're a little. I know that Fox News got you thinking that all Arabs are like hateful to like America and Israel and things like that. But let me be clear: this is one of the countries that stood with Israel at the what do they call it? The United Nations last week. They were one of the people that remained in the room. They're also an ally to Israel, first country to recognize America. So let's put some respect on just a little respect. This ain't a hateful country. They're going through a hard time, but they're a friend of America and a friend to Israel and places like that. So I just want to put that out there. Anyways, Enzo, what's your thoughts on the whole thing?
So, I mean, this happens all over the world, just in Morocco, where the government is pretty much just run by the rich people. That's what they do. They're gonna take from the poor and give a shit less about everybody that's underneath them, that's funding them. Terrible thing. Not gonna equate that to the United States even in the slightest, because I mean we don't have a monarchy. We don't have billionaires running the entire government and leeching off of the people. We've seen this with other countries before. People revolt against their government. They create a new government. It's going to happen. That's the best thing for them, because they should be taking care of their people, not having a dictator or somebody who's just going to be leeching off of their people at the end of the day. I wish the best for the Moroccan people and find a quick solution out of that helps everybody.
Jimmy, what do you think? Are the young people going to rise up? I think you're Gen Z, right? Yeah, you're young. So what do you think? Are we going to see an uprising here in the United States, despite whoever the president is? We do have a big gap in wealthy to poor, so you think it's going to happen?
I'm actually a millennial, so that puts me outside of that spectrum.
Oh, you look super young. Look at you, Jimmy.
Thank
Aging good, honey.
you. I think people are finding out that democracy works. You live in a country where you can work as hard as you want, you can make as much as you want. I think we have multiple people that have proven that time and time again. I mean, as much as I don't like Jeff Bezos slept in his small storage for 2.5 years to create Amazon. I mean, people just are in a victim mentality that they don't want to do what it takes to get to that level. They don't want to lose sleep. They don't want to lose their comfortabilities. And I think that's a major factor that plays into it. But I also think with the big, beautiful bill, that giving the 4% tax cut to the middle class and giving a 2% tax cut and then tariffing the companies at the same time, which is a tax, the rich are still paying a fair share. But I mean, you know, the whole thing with Morocco is that they need to realize that they do need to take care of their people first instead of taking care of the World Cup first. Because if you're having issues, it's obviously showing in the Gen Z population that they're going to stand up, they're going to speak out, and they're not going to stay silent against a monarchy where the king holds most of the power.
Gray, you're the last to go. What's your thoughts on these protests? Pro-protests? Do you think it should be happening in here in America, or you think are we gonna keep seeing it worldwide?
It's been worldwide, and it's actually in the Asian countries they're holding up the One Piece flag, fighting against the government. I don't know if you've seen that, but it's happening all over. I mean, like, we live in a global economy, so of course the people are going to fight back. If just parroting basically what everybody else is saying, we've seen this in history countless times. So hopefully the rich is smart enough to say, let's not make this happen. But I will say a meme that I saw where they basically said, historians won't be surprised that the rich tricked the poor. They'll be surprised that the poor did nothing about it. So,
Gray, you said they holding up a One Piece flag, right?
yeah, you haven't seen it?
Like the cartoon in the
anime.
All right, anime. My bad. My bad. Damn. Anime.
But yeah. For sure. I'm joking with you. For sure. Like it's like been held as a like flag of resistance because in the anime, the protagonist is fighting against the government. So there's been multiple in Asian countries. I haven't seen it in European or Spanish countries, but in Asian countries, that's their symbol of protest.
Okay, that's interesting.
Yeah.
That's interesting. All right.
But yeah, it's happening all over.
My bad, anime. I don't want the anime community come after me. We ain't no damn cartoon. All right, for sure. Anime. My bad.
The chat came for you. Come on, like get it right.
Get it right. RJ said, "Get it right." All right, guys. Well, this was a very, very good show. We're gonna let our guests go first. Jimmy, let everybody know where they can find you. Let everybody know your closing thoughts and what did you think of your time at the new party?
Yeah, I thought it was a very, very educated discussion. I think there's a lot more to talk about, and having panels like this really opens up the conversation. I think we're really following in the steps of Charlie by, you know, having the discussions and making sure that people are educated on these things because they need to know what's going on in the world. And I love to hear. And you can find me on TikTok at Big Jimmy Debates. My my at is Big Jimmy Cat. You can follow me on there.
When's the next debate, Jimmy?
Probably tonight. I'll be on Enzo's live, so we'll get into it tonight.
Oh man, we gonna get all right. Party at Enzo's. Enzo, thank you for bringing us Jimmy. This was a great guest. What is your closing thoughts?
So my closing thoughts, like always, this was a great episode. Jimmy, thank you for coming. Shout out to the panel, Skeptic, Ignora, and the whole new party cast. Only thing I'm really gonna hit on is we keep talking about terrorist acts in the United States, but we keep looking the other way with terror is here. It's happening every single day. It is Antifa. It is people on the left, the extreme left, whatever you want to call them, Democrats, whatever they want to call themselves to distinguish who they are at this point. Those are the real terrorists in this country. They're the ones that are going against everything that Donald Trump is trying to do, cause all the trouble in the United States. And you'll have your fringe instances of the Republicans doing so. But as we see over the last 10 years, want those statistics to come out to show that it's literally violence from the left and politicians calling for violence of the left. But we need to call these people out. We need to show exactly who they are and let them be held accountable at this point. I'm sick and tired of seeing our country go down the route that it's going at.
Future is bright. Cabal, what's your closing thoughts?
First of all, Ryan, I was gonna actually say something to you, but I just don't talk to stupid motherfuckers that don't know basic math. He said 5 grifters and 2 brothers. That's 7 motherfuckers. 6 of us on here, you ignorant bastard. God damn. Ryan H, man, you goddamn shut your ass up. Learn to do math, nigga. Anyway, second of all, Jimmy, appreciate you for coming on the panel and shit like that. You feel me? Also, y'all go follow everybody that's on the panel. Everybody got YouTubes and TikToks and stuff like that. Also, I got the new party channel pinned to the top of my chat. Y'all go sub to them and hit that notification bell. And then on my end, Kamal Johnson Network. You know what? Ryan H, where your monkey ass at? Oh, y'all kicked him out?
Yeah, he was spamming. Don't spam. He's on a timeout.
You're on a Ryan timeout. H, come over to Kamal Johnson Network so I could give you that work, and I'll school your ass on what white supremacy really is, you fucking ignoramus. And I'll teach you how to do math too. But anybody else, shout out to everybody in the chat. Y'all was real respectful today. I appreciate it. If y'all want to come over and check me out too, Kamal Johnson Network on YouTube. Also hit that notification bell so you know when I go live. Today's panel was very informative. Yeah, learned a lot today, and at the end of the day, I ain't gonna lie. I gotta wait till I see the ink dry on the damn deal with the Palestine and Israel situation going on over there. I ain't gonna believe it until it's actually done. Okay, because one minute they like, yeah, we gonna end the shit. Then the next minute, nah, we funking again. I didn't like the way bruh breathed today. So I'm gonna wait on that situation because I'm not really sure if they gonna be done. Cause we done seen them flip-flop before. You feel me? Moroccans, I see y'all over there protesting for y'all rights and shit. That's what I'm talking about. And then also with the Antifa versus ICE, and my Black Americans, stay the fuck out of it, man. Just let them do their thing. Get some popcorn, enjoy your shit. Because when we was going through our turmoil, a lot of people were silent, but I ain't gonna talk about that. Yeah, I'm done for the night. Everybody else, y'all have a great night. Except for Ryan H. Damn, I hate when people can't do math. God damn. Simple fucking math, man. Goodness gracious.
Ryan, you can come back tomorrow when you stop spamming. Skeptic, what's your closing thoughts?
Yeah, I want to say to all my Boricuas, congratulations, because Bad Bunny is going to be performing. So, I'm going to be watching. So, hell yes, Puerto Rico. And it's been a good week. I just think prayers for the people in Michigan, I think it was. It's really sad what's going on, and I think that we need to stop letting people play with our emotions and use us to radicalize us, and go out and commit these violent, we know who's doing it, but we need to really come together and make change and vote people in. I feel like there's a blue wave coming. So like the one thing that we have been helping, the initiatives that we've been pushing forward is voting, to have younger people go out and vote. Mi gente latina, the ones that are not registered to vote. I know that it hasn't been a big deal before, but you see what they're doing to our people. If you haven't voted, if you didn't register to vote, you better go register for our people. What they're chasing us down, the fact that they're arresting grandmas that are speaking Spanish. If you care and you truly do want to make a difference, go vote, because that's the only way that we're going to be able to move these people out of office and make a change in this country. For Morocco, I'm glad. I think that more power to the people. When the government doesn't do what they're supposed to do for the people, when they don't use federal funding to help us, the ones that are funding it, then we should revolt. We should stand against it. And like I always say, they are trampling on our rights. So I used to say, don't let anyone trample on your constitutional rights, but they are. They are trampling on our constitutional rights. I say continue to resist, and change is going to come. I do believe that during midterms, we're already seeing it with special elections, but I do think that midterms, we're going to see a big blue wave. So I just send love and positivity. You guys have a good night.
Hell yeah. Hey, Weezer 682, tell us the joke, bro. That shit probably gonna be lame as hell, but what do we get when you buy a chicken and a monkey? I'm kind of intrigued. Let us know in the chat, bro, because
Gray, what's your closing thoughts?
Yeah, I was waiting for you to say it. Since it was Trump's Israel-Palestine peace deal, what I would say is, yeah, like everybody else, let's see if it's really going to happen. What I see with Trump is like Trump is now struggling with domestic policy, and now he's doing better with foreign policy. So I like what he did with Ukraine. I was shocked that he switched that. So I mean, if he can pull it off with Israel and Palestine, he'll be doing better in foreign policy. But what everybody's saying with the political violence, I think Trump is the voice. If he come out and calm things down, I think we'll stop seeing all the political violence and all the division. So, like we always say on a new party, always vote.
Man, NFL, you done gave the left something to celebrate. You got the king of the ice. You got the king of the ice speaking in Spanish. We're an English speaking country, but we got us a Spanish speaking Super Bowl. Yes. No. I'm sick of the division in this country. NFL, I see what you're fucking doing. You know these people was mad about what's that bro's name that performed this year? Come on.
Kendrick Lamar.
Kendrick Lamar. Y'all know y'all could have gave people some country, some rock, but no, you gave the man that said he is going to boycott performing in the United States due to ICE. And he's a Puerto Rican, so he's protected from ICE because many of y'all don't notice. I realize that. But Puerto Rico is a United States territory. They are citizens. I got to give a history lesson to the I don't want to generalize to the people that were talking shit about him, saying he's not a citizen. He is a citizen. He's an American. But it would have been nice if we could have an English-speaking person with it. I'm just saying, nevertheless, I have this closing thought. The strength of the United States has always come from our ability to stand together as one nation, even when we disagree. Unity is not about thinking alike. It's about working together for the good of all. Guys, open your eyes, realize all the psyops, all the things going on to divide us. The NFL is one of them. But hey, I'm going to give y'all that win. Good for y'all. Celebrate. I'm happy for y'all. Y'all got y'all Super Bowl. But is a blue wave coming? That is the question to be. I think if we continue on going this path, we may not have United States. I don't know. That's all I'm saying. We need to come together. Shout out to the Democrats. Let them have their win this week with Bad Bunny. And shout out to the new party team. And shout out to the panel and everyone here tonight. God bless and good night.